Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flake Show. My name is Chris Wong. Woo! Guess what happened today? Oh my god, what a huge bomb just dropped today, and that is Joss Whedon exits from Batgirl movie. Yes, I know everybody's been talking about it. We're all celebrating. I don't get the media are saying that this is bad news for the DC Extended Universe, while we're popping. Yes, he's gone. He is gone. Now, there's a couple things that I want to talk about this sudden departure. But anyway, this is what Joss Whedon had to say about him exiting this movie. He said, Batgirl is such an exciting project, and Warner's DC such collaborative and supportive partners that it took me months to realize I really didn't have a story. Whedon told The Hollywood Reporter in a statement, referring to DC President Jeff Johns and Warner Brothers Pictures Group President Toby Emmerich. Whedon added, I'm grateful to Jeff and Toby and everyone who was so welcoming when I arrived and so understanding when is there a sexier word for failed? No, there is no sexier word for failed. You failed miserably. Now, there are a couple thoughts on this. One, if he is right, if what he's talking is true, is that he didn't really have a story, then that's on him, because he was given that opportunity after directing or helping finish up Justice League. So that's on him, and that's kind of weird because he has written many stories and you think he would have something in mind. So I don't really believe that for a second. Now, we know now that we're now being headed by Walter Hamada, Chantol Nong is also maybe part of this whole change up and things like that. But here's the thing, okay? Him leaving, there's two things. One, Justice League failed. So financially and critically underperformed, and so they're giving him the boot. They says, you know what? You sucked. You said you were going to save it. You sucked. And you know, we're not going to help you make that Batgirl movie, right? The other thing is that they also updated that they're looking for a female director for Batgirl, which is the right move, publicly speaking, politically speaking. You know, it's less controversial if you got a female director to do a female superhero-led film, like how Wonder Woman is, right? So, or other movies that have female-led heroes. So in this day and age, especially during the present, including the Me Too movement and everything, it's better publicly to have a female director involved in that. So that's the other thing, and that's why he's getting the boot. The third thing is that it's quite possible, and this may be more likely, that all that stuff about this is Zack Snyder's friend, he's gonna bring Joss Whedon in, what they were telling us, and he's gonna do Justice League, and we were talking about doing Justice League. He saw the board, he's like, Batgirl, what can I do with that? And that's the thing, right? That Batgirl was just a false thing. That wasn't ever gonna happen. That was just a facade to bring Joss Whedon in, courting him to actually do Justice League. They brought him in specifically to do Justice League. He wasn't in a room talking about Batgirl before Zack Snyder left, and Zack Snyder asked, hey buddy, old pal Joss Whedon, can you help me do Justice League? No, that didn't happen. That's not his friend. That's not his friend at all. And it's even more apparent, and we already knew this. Really? We already knew this. Okay, Jeff Johns brought him in to change it up how he wanted to see fit. And it's clearly right there, Jeff Johns and Toby Emmerich, so welcoming when I arrived. But I failed. I failed in making that. And you know who's celebrating? Clay Enos. Yeah, Clay Enos. He's like, he puts it up. He puts up. This is what we're listening to on Vero. Good riddance. Good riddance. Time of Your Life by Green Day. You know, he's listening to that. He even puts on Vero. They're like, he's like, Joss who? You know, so much shade. So awesome, these guys. And then when Fiona put it on Vero, that article. Guess who liked that article on Vero? Clay Enos and Zack Snyder. Would a friend do that? Be almost super happy that he's gone? Is that, you know? I mean, seriously, this is great news. This is fantastic news. I can't even be more happy to get this guy out of here. Yeah, sure. You know, I think this is coming in a turnaround. Either he was always intended to leave and they're trying to do this now. Amazingly, this is after the news that Chantal Nang's in here, and she's going to head up the possible production of Flashpoint and the Batgirl, and Batgirl's gone. The two directors who were going to do Flashpoint said they're still in talks. They're not actually the directors of Flashpoint or Flash, so I don't know. I think there's some kind of turnaround here, and I'm pretty super damn happy that this happened today. Joss Whedon, bye-bye. See you later. You can take your face planting jokes out of here. Get out of here. And, you know, that's not the kind of humor we want in our DC Extended Universe. The other one, and I just thought about it now. You know, like, they announced this after seeing that the positive test screenings for Aquaman, and they decided that's the direction we want. Maybe when they watch Aquaman, they're like, that's how we want the rest of our DC Extended Universe. Maybe it's got a little bit of the Jeff Johns thing, but it totally doesn't have that weird humor in there. The humor's natural. There's a lot more thoughtful, layered product in there at the same time with an action adventure. And maybe they saw that and saw how general audience responded to that, and they're like, you know, that's the direction. Or maybe Walter Hamada's like, you know, that's the direction we want to go in. Okay, that's what we want to do with that. So get this guy out. We don't want him anywhere near our properties ever again. Maybe, hopefully he doesn't come back. So that is exceptional news. I'm sure a lot of you are happy about that. I am very happy about that. And I can't wait to see what other moves come next, you know, in this cleanup. I would say clean up, not shake up, but a clean up in aisle 10. Clean up. Get this guy out of here. Joss, bye-bye. All right, the other amazing big news that happened today is for the Power Rangers fans. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Power Ranger movie from last year, and I'm a huge Power Ranger fan. I'm so happy they got a new logo. Gold Busters is the next Power Rangers. Not calling it Gold Busters, I'm sorry. They're calling it Beast Morphers, I think. Yeah, so Beast Morphers, which is a adaptation of Gold Busters, the Super Sentai in Japan. So I'm happy to say that they're still continuing on. They got some things happening for it on the TV show. Great, but this is a huge move. This is an incredible, huge move. And that is that Hasbro has purchased the rights to all Power Ranger toys. And according to a press release from Hasbro, the company will design, produce, and bring to market a wide variety of toys, games, and role-play items inspired by the franchise and its entertainment properties. The deal will be in effect by April 1st of 2019. So the top executives from Hasbro and Saban say in their respective statements, Hasbro first, we are honored to create a world of play experiences for such an iconic action brand, said Brian Goldner, chairman and CEO of Hasbro. Saban's Power Rangers are universally recognized, and their hallmark attributes of teamwork and inclusivity perfectly align with our core values at Hasbro. Saban says Hasbro leads the way in a brand storytelling and creating engaging experiences across its exceptional portfolio of blockbuster and partner brands, said Haim Saban, founder of Saban's brands and creator of Power Rangers. Quality and innovation and focus on designing dynamic products for fans of all ages makes Hasbro a great partner for Power Rangers. Now, we all know what Hasbro is, right? You got your Transformers, you got your G.I. Joe, and all that stuff. And we got a slew of movies coming out. But they didn't say anything about movies yet, okay? They were talking about toys. But, curiously, the press release ends by saying, in recognition of this investment, during a period of time after Hasbro becomes the master toy licensee, the arrangement between the parties provides Saban Brands and Hasbro with the opportunity to initiate Hasbro's purchase of the Power Rangers property. The purchase of the property outright. Now, this is all fascinating news because this also coincides with Hasbro's planned reset of their Transformers film franchise, even though the president came back and says that's not true. But in any case, Hasbro, Paramount Pictures, they go hand in hand. They make some big movies. Quality movies, that's up for discussion, but big movies. G.I. Joe, Transformers, they're going to do Micronauts, there's, I think they're going to do Mask, too. So there's a lot of things they can do with said Power Rangers. Now, this is not going to happen until after 2019, as you see in that report. But if they do acquire it, and Saban is kind of done with it, and he's like, it's yours, do whatever you will. He's getting out of it. There's some possibilities that they're gonna do a film franchise for Power Rangers. Now, it's not gonna be a sequel, I don't think, of the one that we saw last year. It only because I'm not sure the rights of some of that material actually belongs to Lionsgate. It could be. I don't know how the contracts work for that. And if anything, I think Paramount will probably want to reboot it anyway. It's going to be more blockbuster. It's not going to have the depth and the layers of the first Power Rangers. They're going to make it fun. They're going to make it big and bold and blockbusterish, action, explosions, colors. I think that's the route they'll probably take Power Rangers if they do utilize and do make a film franchise out of using Paramount Pictures as a distributor, because Hasbro has their own Hasbro Studios in order to make it. So I gotta be excited, say what you will about Transformers and stuff, and G.I. Joe. Paramount Pictures seems to be able to, what they are able to do is market towards the internationals in China, actually make a lot of money and spew a lot of sequels out of that. So if they can do something like that with Power Rangers, albeit maybe more quality into it, and actually adhere to the fans and what Power Rangers really is, I would be dang happy. I'd be super happy and stoked to see the future of Power Rangers. And I was kind of waiting for this to happen because I thought maybe Disney would bring it back or something, but Paramount Pictures, that's a big deal. This is a big deal. Hasbro is a big deal. This is a huge opportunity for this Power Rangers brand to grow in America. So I'm all up for it, and I hope you guys are happy about this news. And let's wait and see. We're going to wait and see in 2019 and maybe in 2020, however long it takes, but I think it's pretty soon. I think Haim Saban is probably at the end of his era and wants to finally sell this off to Hasbro once and for all. So, alright guys, that's it for these two giant news. What did you think about Joss Whedon getting booted from DC Extended Universe? Possibly, but for sure exiting Batgirl talks. If you think that was actual planned, or Batgirl was just a facade for him coming to Justice League, let me know. What do you guys think about that? And are you happy about the Power Rangers possibly getting their own film franchise under Hasbro Studios and distributed by Paramount Pictures. All right, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.